Distinguished colleagues, my name remains Ademori Aliu Kuye. I speak for the good people of Shomolu Federal Constituency, and I'm from Lagos State. I rise to move a motion on the need to investigate the nation's galloping non-debt recurrent expenditure. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, know that the federal government personnel expenses, pensions, and other non-debt recurrent expenditure increased by 241% in 13 years, from 2.4 trillion in 2011 to 8.27 trillion in 2023. Also note that the total non-debt expenditure from 2011 to 2023 is 51.97 trillion, while 42.24 trillion was expended from 2015 to date, which represents 81.8% of the total expenditure of the period under review. Aware that the country's revenue within the period received massive hits from debt servicing obligations, the government have little or nothing left for the recurrent expenditure and has resorted to borrowing. Also aware that the debt servicing obligation got 97% of the total revenue of 3.42 trillion generated in 2011. Nigeria expended 3.34 trillion on debt servicing, meaning all federal government salaries, overhead, capital expenditure was financed with loans and Central Bank of Nigeria support. Informed that the country's revenue of 3.4 in 2020, 4.3 trillion in 2021, 7 trillion in 2022 could hardly fund the wage bill of 5.7 trillion. 5.7 trillion, 7.1 trillion in 2020, 2021, and 2022 respectively. Worried that the federal government wage bill, pension obligations, and other non-debt recurrent expenditure continue to grow significantly despite the marginal increases in revenue and apparent increases in debt servicing pressures.
Go to your prayers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Resolve to urge the federal government through the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation to carry out a forensic audit of its staff to address the problem of ghost workers, to save money and reduce the increasing wage bill. Also urge the federal government to embark on cost-cutting measures to reduce other non-debt recurrent expenditure. Mr. Speaker, I would like to add a prayer by way of amendment, sir, that the committee on finance.
No, I don't think you can do that.
Okay, sir.
This is a motion, on notice.
Okay, I'll just finish this and I'll allow other colleagues to do that, sir. The last prayer is to mandate the Committee on Legislative Compliance to ensure implementation. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
So, those in support of the motion say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.